Hi Sagis, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Sagittarius Tarot and your timeless bonus reading for this week. This is voyage number 5. Are you ready? Every week I take you on a spiritual voyage. It's like a traveling plan or trip to your soul. And I use the Voyager Tarot for that purpose. I will be picking for you 6 cards. The first one will tell you what are you feeling right now. Then another card for why are you feeling like that. A third card to say how to move forward. A fourth card about who is going to help you. Fifth card, where will you find that? And sixth card is when will it manifest? I love this spread. I created it in order to help you, go on a mental voyage. So whether you're overthinking and you want to just be in flow and see where this takes you, whether you're pondering things, whether you're a bit like you don't have a lot of clarity and you need something to help you, find the answers you're looking for, this reading is made for you. And this is timeless. You can watch this one or you can watch any of the other voyages that I already published on this channel under the same playlist. All right, are you excited? Let's do this. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards. And so I cannot wait for this what, why, how, who, where, when reading. Let's see. So, show me what are you feeling right now? What is Saggy feeling right now? What are you feeling right now, dear Sagittarius? Let's see, what do you get? Okay. Stagnation. Stagnation. The 8 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So mainly you're feeling like you are not moving enough. And if that is the case, then this reading is for you. This is talking about a phase where we are stagnated. And what happens to the water when it stagnates? It starts to smell, it becomes full of decay, bacteria. It is not a pretty sight, right? And it's not healthy. Because what keeps the water healthy and clean and all that is when it flows through a river or through estuaries or through the sea and all of that. Just look at a swamp that's like very, very stagnated and you can understand what does that mean. So this could be whether you are not moving forward in a project, like you're like at a standstill, let's say, and the project is not like, it doesn't look like it's getting ahead. Whether you're stuck creatively and you're not able to find the solutions you want, whether you feel that your relationship has become like boring and nothing's going on, whether this is about something that you were trying to finish and you just hit that plateau stage where nothing's going on, and so on. And so it feels devastating. It feels like all these vases that are broken and these dead flowers, and yeah, you can even tell like how the how the water is like frozen here in like when it becomes ice, etc. Okay, so that's your first card, the stagnation card. Now let's see, why are you feeling stagnated? Why are you feeling stagnated? And so the reason you're feeling stagnated is the Four of Crystals in reverse, which is logic in reverse. And so this does not make sense to you at all, which is even more confusing. Like the fact that you already hit a plateau and you're not able to move, and then you get a card like logic in reverse, you know, it does not like look good for you. And so whatever this is like you're not making any sense of it. And because in your mind there are like 4 seasons or 4 elements or 4 different things, and like whether you think about it like this or like that or like this or like that, this does not like go with it. And so yeah, and so your brain is like working overtime trying to make sense of this, because this would be like the Four of Swords in a traditional tarot deck. And so the Four of Swords is about like resting and things like that. And so in reverse, like you are not able to rest. And so maybe that's why you are feeling also stagnated. So maybe your stagnation is stemming from you just staying busy, like keeping busy just to be busy. Maybe you need to sit with yourself. Maybe you need to meditate in order for that idea to come to your mind. Maybe you need to just, be, I think so. Yeah. All right. Let's look further. And so how to move forward from all of this? And so you can do that with the universe card. That's the world. So that's the DNA. These are the stars. You have religious statues. You have lotus. You have so many elements here. And so this is really the world card. And so how to move forward? In order to move, the world usually announces the end of something. And so the only way to move forward from this is to put an end to it. So this could be translated in 2 ways. Whether this talks about putting an end to just doing busy tasks that make no sense and just staying busy, and really like putting an end to all that. So that means like you need to really review your time management or your daily routine. Like what does that consist? Maybe like you're wasting 5 hours of the day, or I don't know, maybe it could be an hour, it could be more, it could be 10, just doing things that don't really matter when it comes to, the overall picture. And so you need to ask yourself, like, whatever I'm doing, does it really matter? Is it really important? Or I just thought it's important. Or maybe the system that you have put in place worked for a while, but for now it's just really keeping you busy for no purpose. So maybe you need to put an end to that lifestyle or that daily routine and create a new one that allows you to sit with yourself, or in order to get the idea of how to move out of this stagnation. Or maybe you can use that time to research solutions or get creative or knock on other doors and see things differently, or taking a step back, or looking at other things in order to change your perspective. All of these things need time, and if you give them the time, then you'll allow yourself to move out of that stagnation, because there's an answer to this. The only thing that's like why that answer is escaping you, because you're just really not, like, you think you're doing what is necessary, but you're just not. You're just doing busy work, and so that needs to be put an end to it. Another scenario would be that the universe means, in this case, that the only way to move forward also maybe is just to put an end to this. So whatever that is stagnated, maybe it just needs to pause for now, or just end, right? Maybe it's time for you to look for something else. Maybe the universe on purpose made this life path stagnate, because it's telling you that this is no longer what you're meant to be doing. So it's like karmically preventing you from moving forward with anything, or moving, or seeing any growth, or expansion, or return on investment, or whatever, because it wants to show you a different road. So that could be also something that like meant with this card. So yeah, so that's one thing, right? Let's see. Now, let's see who is going to help you. Also, like, if we're talking traditional tarot, like the Eight of Cups is like, in the traditional tarot, it's showing like someone that's no longer being fulfilled by all these Eight Cups, so he's moving to another land, or another world, or another chapter. And so maybe really, like, this is the end of something, and that's why it was stagnated. You feel like it's no longer, flourishing. Let's continue though and see what is the fourth card going to be telling us. This is who is going to help you to move forward. Who is going to help you to move forward? Let's see. The Nine of Cups in reverse, which is wish fulfillment, but in this case it is reversed. By the way, this did not came reversed like the universe, so that's really like there's going to be an end, whether to your routine or to that situation. The Nine of Cups in reverse, which is wish fulfillment, it came in reverse, and that's really interesting, because this was like who is going to help you. And let's think about it. Who is going to help you? Well, the fact that the Nine of Cups like came right in reverse, it means that before I'm telling you like what it means also to be reversed, I'm just trying to I remember something, because also like the Nine of Cups usually is about like gluttony, like eating so much, having so much, doing so much. So maybe that goes with the busy work. And so sometimes starvation, or being hungry or thirsty, or experiencing these stressors on the body or on the soul, whatever, they really act as fuel to push us to move further. Sometimes if you have too much comfort or too much whatever, you'll just be lazy, and you're not going to be really out there doing what needs to be done. And so this can be interpreted in like different way. Who is going to help you? So maybe the fact that it's reversed, maybe you're being distracted, and so what's going to be help you is to get focused, like less going out. You know, if you're socializing a lot or if you're going out a lot at restaurants and, you know, hanging out and traveling and spending and shopping, God knows what, this could be something that, this could be also be like, it doesn't always have to be like what I said, like it could be even like, I don't know, like binging on Netflix or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, maybe all these indulgences are preventing you from focusing. So what's going to help you is to like fast on those, you know, at least for a while, until you get back into a moving energy. That could be like one interpretation for this. Another interpretation for this means, if we look at the meaning, so what are you feeling right now is stagnation. Why are you feeling like that? It's because you're not able to sit with your thoughts and rest and do all these things, and that's why you feel like stagnated. You're not able to, you know, be centered and aligned. And how to move forward is by putting an end to this whole thing, or to this attitude towards it. And who is going to help you achieve that and putting the end is the fulfillment, nine of cups in reverse. So I think also that emphasizes the idea that I was talking to you about, that the universe doesn't want that wish to be fulfilled, and that's why it's stagnating it. Maybe it's not the time for it, maybe it's not good for you anymore, maybe like you need to learn something else before you move that way, maybe this is no longer applying in your life. You get what I'm saying? There's something else that is meant for you here. Now let's see, where will you find that? Where will you find that? So also with the Nine of Cups in reverse, less is more, right? Like less is more. And everything that you were doing more, do less of it. Like I said here, right? Like busy work, less. So many things that do not go in the square of moving out of that stagnation. You need to do less of them in order to leave the stagnation and move forward and eventually get more. So let's see, where will you find that help? And it is in the Seven of Worlds or Breakthrough in reverse. And the Seven of Worlds is literally the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? And because the worlds in the Voyage is all about the Pentacles. And let's see. So this talks about breakthrough in reverse. When it's not reversed, it is talking about you no longer being fulfilled, like the Seven of Pentacles, with whatever you're reaping from a certain opportunity, whatever. And so you're pondering, was it worth it? Is it worth it? All of these questions, until eventually you get a breakthrough, and then you continue the hustle. The fact that it came like reversed, and in the position of where will you find that? So I think you need to also like disconnect a little bit to have that moment of clarity. You know how sometimes, like, if you're fixated or obsessed about something and you keep looking at it, right? Let's say anything, like it's an object or maybe like anything in front of you, and you keep looking at it, trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Or let's say, you know, like how sometimes, let's say you might forget where you put something somewhere, or you lose it or whatever. And so the more you're fixated, the more you're doing something at it, the more you're going to be frustrated, and the more you're not going to find it. And so the second you disconnect and go do something else, clarity in your mind, you remember where you put it. So it's something like that. You need to just disconnect a little bit before you go for all that like quest about this whole new journey of yours. All right, now let's see that last card that will talk about when will all of this manifest. This is, I'm sure, the question that you're also like waiting for it and can't wait. Let's see, when will all of that manifest? And it's fortune, which is in reverse. For me, the fact that you got the fortune in when will it manifest in reverse, well, a fortune, whenever it's not in reverse, is something that takes time, because it takes time to purchase all that or save all that or to train all that and to learn all that. And so really there's that element of time in all that expansion. And the fact that it came in reverse, I'm feeling this hunch, can only tell me that whatever this is, it's not going to take a long time, you know, ages until you figure it out. So this is talking about something, that light bulb or whatever, that is going to be activated very soon. So that's really great. I cannot pinpoint really exactly when, but this is what I'm getting from this card. This is what I'm getting from this card. I love this reading. So let's go over the cards quickly one more time. What are you feeling right now? You are feeling stagnated. You are feeling that you want to move on from something or someone, right? Or a situation, job, person, project, etc. You want to move on from that. If it's no longer fulfilling you, or you want to find a way to get excited about it again because it's not growing as much as you want, it's not bringing you the excitement that you want anymore, it's not bringing you fulfillment, it's not bringing you monetary value, it's not bringing you, etc., etc. So whether you feel like you need to completely leave this and move on to other shores, or you want to revive it, you're frustrated with the lack of movement. And why is that? Because you're feeling that way, because you're not able to, rest your mind and rest your thoughts and rest your body. You're very restless because it's irking you. You don't want to be in a swamp. Like, you want to be on a river, you want to be in the sea, whether this is going to turn to a sea or a river, or whether you want another like river or sea. You're just very restless. And so that's going to make you even feel more stagnated. And so you're doing a lot of busy work. But then every now and then, like, you just remember, like, oh, I'm not moving forward. What am I going to do? And so the only way to move forward is putting an end to this restless cycle, putting an end to this attitude, and just sitting with whatever this is in order for you to start to find creative ways to make it either move again or move away completely from it. Now, who is going to help you move forward? And so that's the fact. So first, it's whatever is like looking like less That'll be your more for now. So focus on, starving yourself, meaning whatever this is. If it's a person, see them less. If it's a job, work less. If it's a busy job, do less. If it's a lot of busy work, lighten up your schedule. If it's whatever that is, right? Lighten things up, lighten the load. And what else? Also, like, notice that whenever there's like hurdles or obstacles and lack of growth, that is the universe. It is helping you and it is telling you that this is a dead end. Look for another road, look for another road, look for another road, okay? And so that is what is going to help you, or who is going to help you. Now, where will you find that? You will find it in disconnecting from being fixated and obsessed with finding a breakthrough. Let it come naturally. Breakthroughs don't happen like that when you're fixated and obsessed. And so when will all of that manifest? All of that will manifest pretty soon, because yeah, there's no because. It's gonna happen pretty soon, depending on when you watch this reading, but it will happen because it's not gonna take time like amassing a fortune. I cannot pinpoint exactly, but that's it, yeah. I love this. Happy flight. I hope you enjoyed this voyage, Sagittarius. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for all your subscriptions. I really appreciate them. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for leaving them below. Tell me about how you like this voyage. What are you going through? Did you find your breakthrough? How did you disconnect? How did you lighten up the load? How does that resonate? All of these things. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, stay blessed, aligned, and connected. And until next flight, I love you so, so, so much.